How's it going today here at Nomad Mobile Maintenance and Repair? Today we're working on a 2014 Jeep Cherokee. So the customer states that we had a stalling event while driving, and unfortunately we have been yet able to duplicate it. On these engines, there's a few things that can cause that. You're going to be looking at the relay box or the fuse box, the cam sensor, the crank signal sensor, and there's a few other things, but those are kind of the notorious suspects. But we cannot get a single one to act up right now. We also did notice that there was a service bulletin for this vehicle regarding poor fuel in it to have random miss starts, long cranks, and random shutoffs. So there's a possibility that maybe there's some bad fuel in it and that's causing some of the issues, but in reality, until it actually acts up and we can look at what's going on, there's not much we can do about that. Now, the customer also states that it's clicking while turning, and we did notice that we found some of that on the right hand side, that there was some clicking coming from that. But we did notice that the tires on the front are getting a little chewed up. Definitely would recommend getting those replaced. Then if we look at the shock, we can see it's leaking in the front. We're gonna go around the back. Underneath, looking pretty decent. Rear tires looking okay, not too terrible. Rear suspension's dry, no leaks there. You see some brush, but nothing too crazy going on there. We come around to the front, we can see this tire is also getting pretty chewed up, and we can see that shock is also leaking right there. The brakes all around are in pretty good condition. And if we look underneath, we can see that we do have some leaks coming from what looks like the oil pan gasket, maybe a little on the front cover, as well as that drain plug is probably leaking just a smidgen. Overall, not too bad. We also did notice that the low beam on the left-hand side was out. But that's about all we found so far. Nothing too crazy. Thanks so much for joining us.